Yo guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Today we're going to be going over the balance changes, going to be breaking them down for you, and I'll give you a little insight on how the meta will look based on the balance changes. So yeah, let's get right into it. Also guys, make sure to subscribe because I will be putting out a lot of Power League content. Power League should be coming out hopefully next week around when Power Play should be ending. So yeah, stay tuned for those. Going to be helping you guys get as many wins as possible on Power League and climb the rank system. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see. So yeah, let's go right into it. So guys, into the first change, and that's going to be Jean. Jean is going to get a 12.5% HP buff. This is a very interesting change, and I'm wondering right now, could this be the change that brings Jean back to the meta? Because again, this will change a lot of interactions. She might beat Mr. P like face to face. She might beat Jessie, because Jessie will take a lot more ammo to kill her, because Jessie got some changes as well. So yeah, it'll be very, very interesting to see this change in play, and yeah, I'm looking forward for it. The only thing I'm worried about is that if Jean is meta, and the fact that all the turret brawlers are still strong, and then, yeah, it's just going to be even more rock, paper, scissors for competitive and just ladder in general. So, yeah, I don't know how I'll feel about this if Jean becomes really good. But I'll be happy because, again, I like Jean. Jean is a really good balanced brawler in the meta. And, yeah, going to be looking forward for that, guys. Moving on to the next change. The next change on our list, guys, is going to be Brock. Brock is getting a decent amount of damage now. Damage buff. And this will be great to see because, guys, Brock, he used to be so good. And I feel like he was a bit healthy for the meta. And then I don't know, he just got a couple nerfs. I think it was the health nerf mainly, which turned him down a little bit. And yeah, he's just not good as well. His gadget also is not great. So yeah, it's good to see that they're focusing on Brock now a little bit more. Because personally, I did like Brock. Brock was a very unique brawler in terms of like him being able to break a lot of walls. And he just did really well against the tank meta. Not tank, I mean spawner meta. Spawners were really bad against Brock. So yeah, I would like to see Brock in the mix. And hopefully we see him after these changes, guys. Because yeah, I think Brock will be doing a decent amount of damage. Should be 3 to 4 shotting some of the spawner brawlers. Yeah, be interesting to see this, guys. And counters Tick as well. Tick, again, a very strong brawler in the meta. So yeah, we'll be interested to see this. Anyways, into the next change. Number 3 on our balance change list, I guess, is going to be B, guys. B, rip Honeycoat. Spam made a video about this as well. But yeah, Honeycoat, they're removing it, and personally it was really good. It was really fun for me to play, and like it was very hard to play, and if you knew how to play it, it would give you a big advantage, especially in competitive. And I know some people liked it in showdown and stuff, but yeah, I'm guessing the main reason for this is mainly showdown of how broken it is. But yeah, so they're going to be completely changing the star power, and the star power now is that when B gets a super shot, it now activates a shield which reduces 20% of the damage taken. So yeah, this is definitely going to be one of the best star powers in the game, guys. A shield is really good for B, especially when B is like a glass cannon. And if you guys don't know what a glass cannon is, basically a brawler that does a lot of damage but has low HP. So yeah, that basically makes B a lot more stronger here. And yeah, I'll definitely be looking forward to being the meta. B's definitely going to be decent now and should be doing decent against some other interaction, maybe like Colette, stuff like that. So yeah, it will be really nice to see B in the meta, guys. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Into the next one. Here we go, guys, into the next brawl, and that's gonna be Barley, guys. Barley is getting a decent buff, I guess. This is a star power buff, and this is the star power I'm using, which gives extra damage. I think it's called extra nauseous or something. So yeah, this is gonna get a damage increase, and it might be decent. Maybe Barley can get some brawlers. I think Barley will be able to 3-tap some brawlers, I think like Rico and stuff like that. So yeah, it was good to see some interaction changes, but I still don't think this will make Barley the brawler that we want it to be. Because, hey, I love Barley in the meta. I know Tom does. Tom loves Barley in the meta. And yeah, but it's just Barley just struggles now and has low health. Doesn't do as much damage as well. And then the heal is just not great with all the tanks and stuff like that. So yeah, that's why I feel like Barley is still going to be a really bad brawler in the meta. But hopefully we see some sort of usage now. Maybe in Heist or some other maps, Barley will be decent now. But yeah, I really doubt it. But yeah, moving on to the next one. Another brawler on our list is going to be Tick, guys. Tick's getting a very interesting change here. I think this is, let me just have a quick look at it again. So yeah, Tick's gadget, every time, I think, so it says attack now spreads further apart based on throw distance. Backup mine replaced with mine mania. So yeah, this is a new gadget. So I just see the right now, the gadget I'm using, which is this dash, is practically useless, especially with the knockback gadget, which is decent and by far the better gadget. So yeah, they're gonna have a new gadget, and this gadget is basically every time I shoot, and when I click the gadget, I shoot. This is gonna add 3 more mines, so I'm gonna have 6 mines, and yeah, it's gonna be a very interesting one. Definitely be good because 6 mines, that is a crazy amount of mines, and it's definitely gonna be helping Tick get those kills that he struggles to get nowadays, and I think we should be able to score. Never mind. All right, yeah. So again, guys, very, very interesting change, and I'm surprised Tick didn't get enough, guys, because Tick is actually decent in this meta. He's really spammy, fits well with Jesse, Mr. P, Penny, and brawlers like this. Yeah, very, very interesting to see. So we're moving on to the next one. Next change is going to be Carl, guys. Carl is getting a bit of a gadget change. So yeah, as you see, heat injector. If you watch my top 5 or bottom 5, and yeah, it's always mentioned that heat injector is by far one of the worst gadgets in the game. And good thing they are changing it now. So they're changing it so that Carl's heat injector is going to be, so every time I leave this trail, if someone goes into contact with it or touch it, they're going to be set on fire for 4 seconds. So kind of like Amber's super and stuff like that. So yeah, they're going to be set on fire, and yeah, that's going to be doing 300 damage per second. So that's going to be 1200 damage in total, which is really, really good, and I'm really happy about that. Also, there's another change for Carl. Carl's getting a lot of love this balance change. His protected pirouette star power is going to get a 5% increase. So instead of soaking up 35% of damage when he's spinning, it's going to be 40%, which is going to be really, really good. And yeah, maybe we might see Carl in the meta. I don't know. For me, it's just his range. His range is very bad, and I think that's possibly the worst changes they could have made for him, which I'm kind of disappointed about, and I'm not happy at all. And we get the save there. Nice. Yeah. Definitely going to be seeing Carl in the meta, I feel like, especially against Mr. P and Jesse. But again, for me, it's just a lack of range. It's just really hurting him right now. Hopefully, they just revert that change and make him really good because Carl is just so fun in the meta. And again, counts a lot of the brawlers, and he's just a staple in having a balanced meta, which is really good. So yeah, that's going to be wrapping this one up, guys. Also, let me know in the comments down below what you think about these changes, if you guys like them, your favorite change of the ball. So yeah, we'll be really interested to see this, guys. Anyways, into the next one. Some other minor changes in this balance change, guys, is going to be Jesse, Edgar, and MSP. They're all getting a slight health nerf, which is really, really good to see because, again, these brawlers are just running the meta right now. Not really Edgar. I don't know about the change on Edgar because he's not that great in the meta. But again, maybe this will make him a lot worse, and people might be struggling against him in low-level trophies. So yeah, definitely makes sense in that aspect. But yeah, really happy to see the Mr. P and Jesse nerf, but I don't know if there will be enough personally, but definitely they'll be dying a lot more frequently than before. So yeah, really happy to see this change, guys. Into the next one. So this next one's a bit of a weird one, guys, and that's going to be Amber. Amber is going to get a bit of a damage nerf, which is really good to see because right now she's absolutely wrecking everyone. But what I don't understand is Amber also got a buff, and her super now does more damage, and I don't understand the reasoning behind this. Maybe something happening in low-level trophies where the super is just absolutely ridiculous, which I could understand here. But, like, I don't know. I just don't know why they nerfing and then buffing at the same time. It's a bit weird, but yeah. I'm going to get a change. I don't know how much this is going to affect in the meta. I still feel like she'll be a top 5 brawler maybe, but I don't know. But we have to see slowly, and yeah, I'm not looking forward to Amber being OP again because, again, she is a very annoying brawler in the meta, and I just hate her. I know a lot of other people hate her as well, so yeah. We'll try and see how it works out, and yeah. Anyways, into the next one. Another change is going to be for Crow. Crow is going to get so he has his star power where he debuffs them. And the debuff is now going to be increased by 5%. So yeah, that's going to be very interesting to see, guys, because the debuff, I do kind of like it. It is kind of making him more of a support brawler, which is really good to see. Also, his, I think this is called a Carrion Crow or something. It's going to do a bit more damage now. So yeah, Crow's going to do a decent amount of damage. Maybe it might help him finish off some kills as well. So it'll be really interesting to see, guys. Because again, Crow, I don't think he's ever going to get good. But maybe this shifts him towards the edge and gets him a little bit better in the meta as well. So yeah, we're trying to see how this works out. Again, I don't think Crow will be competitively viable by any stretch of the imagination. But hey, we might see some sort of a crazy Crow meta in the ladder. I don't know. We'll just have to see, guys. But yeah, moving on to a couple more few changes in the balance changes. And the next change is going to be Bo getting a damage buff, guys. And I'm a big fan of this change, guys, because again, I love Bo as a brawler in the meta. Because again, nothing's really harmful for Bo. Oh, 10% battery, yeah. Bo doesn't really harm the meta in any way unless you make his explosive mines a bit OP like they used to be before. But yeah, I really like Bo in the meta. Bo is a lot of fun, and I feel like he deserves a bit more love in the meta. So yeah, that's why I love the damage buff, guys. Damage buff is going to be amazing. He might be viable on some gem grab maps, but I don't see it because I don't think brawlers like Sprout, they should have got nerfed, and maybe we would have seen Bo be viable again, because Bo, he's not a bad brawler, guys. He's still used in some bounty maps, but again, he's shifting away slowly. But hey, we might see some sort of increase in play rates for both. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to that, guys. Gonna be moving on to our last 2 changes for the video. On to the final change here. Also a minor one is that Gale's getting a super damage buff by I think 120. So it's not that big. I don't think it's really too big of a change here. But yeah, this is gonna be the big one, guys. Lou is gonna get a little bit of a buff right now, and yeah, Lou's hypothermia star power. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. It basically gives the enemy team, the more you hit them and they have that little snowflake icon there, as you see, the crow has it, their reload will decrease, and it's now been scaled up to 50%, which is great to see. I don't know if this still will be good. And yeah, also Lou got a HP buff, which is, again, love to see that. Oh, that was rough. Yes, yeah. Lou got a HP buff, and another one is that Lou Super now deals a bit of damage, and I think this is going to be the big change for Lou, guys. Lou dealing a bit of damage in a Super is going to be a really big change here. And yeah, you might see Lou just absolutely melt people now, because again, I feel like Lou didn't do that much damage here, and maybe this might be the tipping point for Lou in terms of that. So yeah, we'll be really excited to see Lou in the meta, guys. But yeah, this is going to be wrapping up the video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Stay tuned for some Power League videos as well. So yeah, see you guys next time. Peace.